Hi teacher, we are going to explain you something about paper 4 in FCE exam. I'm Carolina Altamirano, and this paper is divided into 4 parts, each of which focuses on a different type of conversation between speakers. And the time for this exam is about 14 minutes in total. So regarding to the part 1, expert task strategy give us some recommendations at the time of taking the exam. So avoid to give one word answer. You have to add some details, but don't make your answers too long. Also, you have to react naturally. Don't use prepared answers. Give full answers, but don't speak for too long. Try to sound interesting. No, don't speak in a monotonous way. Speak clearly, show confidence, and try to be relaxed at the time of taking the exam. And if you don't know a word, use paraphrase to explain something. If you don't understand the question, ask for clarification. You have to listen carefully to the interlocutor and to your partner, and try to be calm and make a good first impression.
My name is Jennifer Manzano, and let's continue talking about paper number 4, part 2. This part is called long term. So we have 4 minutes in total. So let's discuss a little bit about this. In this part, each candidate will have the opportunity to compare 2 images with a question in 1 minute individually. After that, the candidate will have to answer a question about the images that the partner has compared in 30 seconds. The process of this part is the following. First, we have the summary instructions. Then we will have the candidate A comparison in 1 minute. Then the candidate B question in 30 seconds. And then again with the candidate B comparison in 1 minute. And finally, the question from candidate A in 30 seconds. So for this, we have to take into account some expert strategies in order to give a good speaking part. So the first thing that we have to consider is that you have to listen carefully to the instructions, which are also printed on the page with the photos. If you don't understand something about the task, ask the interlocutor to explain it again. Summarize the way in which the photos are similar and different. Don't just describe them or go away from topic. You may need to make guesses if the subject of the photo is not very clear to you. Organize your time so you have the opportunity to do both parts, compare and then giving a personal reaction. Also, don't stop talking until the minute finishes, because if the minute finishes, the interlocutor will say thank you. And finally, don't interrupt the other candidate when he or she is speaking, but you have to listen him or her carefully, because then you will have to give a brief answer in around 30 seconds.
Okay, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the speaking part 3 collaborative task. So in this part, you will be working with your partner for 3 minutes using a spidergram. If you don't know what is a spidergram, you can see it in this part. So this is an spidergram. So moreover, this part of the task will take 2 minutes discussing ideas and giving opinions based on the question and notes on the spidergram. And there is then 1 minute discussing and making tasks. There are no right answers or wrong answers, and it's not necessary to agree with each other. And moreover, it's important to know that in this part you are tested your ability to work together for pursuing this task. However, how you work together on the task is more important than any discussion you may come to. For this part, you need to be able to ask, forgive, and react to opinions and suggestions, speculate, interrupt, and start and finishing discussing. Then we have the expert strategy. In this part, you have to read and listen carefully to the instructions. You should spend the first 2 minutes discussing the points of the spidergram. One of you should start the discussion and explain the things in a different way if it is necessary. Use a wide variety of language, including functional language, such as asking for opinions, suggesting, speculating, summarizing. and make sure that you don't come to a final agreement too quickly. You have a minute for this. Okay, that was the part number 3, and good luck for this.
So let's talk about part 4, which takes you approximately 4 minutes. In this part you will be asked questions which develop ideas related to the topic in part 3. The discussion will open up into more general areas. So this is an opportunity to show how much language you know. Although this part of the test is led by the interlocutor, you must try and share the discussion equally. So you have to give your own opinions, but also you have to listen to your partner and involve him or her in the conversation. So the interlocutor will stop you after the 4 minutes, so you have to stop. So here we have some expert strategies in order to optimize our time and be prepared. The first advice is that if you don't understand the question, you must ask the interlocutor to repeat it, but do it quickly because you don't have to lose time thinking in another ideas. The second one is to give your opinion and your reasons for these ideas. You have to agree or disagree with your partner's ideas as well. Another important strategy is to not dominate the discussion. So you have to also listen to your partner's opinion and ask questions or give follow-up comments. And finally, in this part, you have to take the opportunity to use a wide range of language, but trying to sound as natural as you can.